Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time.
They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
Has a look and has a go. Plays it out to the wing. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal.
Yeah, and I think after that solitary second half goal, they did what all good teams do and protected their lead.
Tabrak-tabrak masuk, rapper kampung tabrak masuk. Meski jauh jarak pandang, coba sedikit mengamuk. Menciptakan lirik dan beat, secepat kilat tapi tak sempit. Berdiri tegar walaupun sulit, tak mampu bersaing silakan pamit. Ya, oke gas, tambah 2 torang gas.
So a warm welcome to you all. We will be on the way very shortly once all the pleasantries are complete. And our live game is Getafe against Athletic Bilbao. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
It has been a recent tale of unmitigated misery on the road. 5 straight away defeats. Plays it out to the flank. It's a long pass, but not the most accurate. Deftly done. Struck first time. Oh, great save, real class.
He made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there. Well, that should set them on their way and get into a nice rhythm. The early signs are very encouraging now.
Tried to play it through.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Gets it upfield. Getafe are cushioned by the confidence of a narrow win in their last game. He'll try from distance. Still goalless. And the Herrera. Thrust towards the front line. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Played out to the wing. Lovely bit of skill. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Steered out wide, and he's cut it out. Played out to the right. Looks to dink one in. It's gone a long way up and away. And the finish! And he's there to make a great save.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, you can't fault his movement and the way he worked the chance, but maybe he lost a bit of accuracy in trying to put too much power into the header then.
Out to the left it goes. Spoon forward. Turns and goes back. Great effort, beautifully taken.
Yeah, and he knew he had to get his efforts away before being closed down, but he could have sacrificed a little power then for a bit more accuracy.
And now the finish! Another chance from a corner. They've played it short. Now the cross. Has a hit! That was venomous! He put on quite a show there.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him.
Athletic Bilbao get it back again. Aimed long and direct. 5 minutes till the break. Goes direct to the front line. He goes long. Looks like a good ball through. Tries to get it forward quickly. There is the half-time whistle. The midway point of the game.
Getafe ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in this second half.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
And the Herrera. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Athletic Bilbao seek a performance here which reflects rather better on the boss. He's taken a fair amount of criticism in the wake of the last game.
I think it was quite fair, the criticism he received. He was blind to an obvious problem, and he was far too slow in reacting to it. He was never going to get away with that.
Going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. And Herrera tries the route one option. Was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Yeah, the communication lines were working really well, but the supply line just had a bit of a blockage.
Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, that's true.
And is that how you're seeing it?
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on. He's managed to get it away. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Towards the hour mark and still no goals. And it's Herrera. And Herrera pings it out wide. Passes it through. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. That has put a stop to that. He's gone for it! He's got away with one there.
Yeah, and it's very good play to force the initial error there. That's what created the opening in the first place.
DeMarcos tries to stroke it through. Gets his foot in there. Tries a through ball. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. He spotted the run and played him through. He's off on a marauding run. Fence has got rid of that. Looks to slip it through. Top save! That shot was travelling. Good clearance and very necessary. Athletic Bilbao have a sub ready to come on. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Now the pass. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Pumps it upfield. It looked promising, but whistle's gone. That's foul. Getafe may be thinking about substitutions now. They still have 2 available. Gets good distance on it. DeMarcos passes it through. Looks like a good ball through. And the defence can get it clear. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
The effort we can't fault, but the spatial awareness is clearly not a strong point.
Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Oh, glorious footwork! He's put a stop to that. Gets up to head it! Aim forward.
Well, this is when your experienced players should come to the fore. They've got to help them keep it better than this.
Gets it back. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Who's going to make this theirs? Done very well to intervene. Tries to get it forward quickly. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Do they stick or twist? Caution or risk? You know, what will they rue more? I think it'd be a cautious mindset they'd regret more for me, so I'd like to see them try and go and win this.
Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. Rapidly approaching the end, Athletic Bilbao are closing in now on yet another game without scoring. Away from immediate danger.
Getafe are not functioning with the cutting edge they need. We're seeing too much passing and not enough reward. It's time for more drive and certainly for more penetration.
Boots it upfield. Going for goal! That was a matter of inches.
Oh, it was almost a beautifully placed shot. He's so unlucky not to see that go in. Time is ticking away and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
Looks to slip it through. Great strike! But the keeper's equal to it. Into stoppage time and it is still 0-0. Spreads it wide. Spoon forward. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. DeMarcos looks to thread it through. And out to safety. And the referee brings it to a close. And it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Or craft, or guile, or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goals. And you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim.
Well, there were times when they looked like winning and times when they looked like losing.
So we reach the business end of the competition. No second chances, no margin for error. The atmosphere, the sense of expectation, fevered, frenetic. This is the one fixture they all wanted to see, and every day has only fanned the flames of expectation. And that gets things running. Tunke does well to read it and intercepts.
That was just asking too much of his teammates by playing it in so early.
He's got it on the right now. What's on? Goes long. Tried to play it through.
The idea was good though, Peter.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Pildun sticks in a foot to win it back. He's made sure that that won't get through. Tries lifting it over. Delightful ball. Tunke. And it's Pildun. Spoon forward. Pildun. Now the pass. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Masuaku. Pildun. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Pildun. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Pildun tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Pildun. Looks to slip it through. How about it? Masuaku pumps it upfield. Oh, that had to be more accurate. It's a loose ball. Out to the left it goes. Shoots! Good save, really well read. It's a goal! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
I think they've gone about their business with the opener very much in mind, and this augurs well now.
Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
Tries to stroke it through. Oh, good interception. Verdon. Floats one over. Jalitzis does well there, alert. Tries a through ball. Lofted into the middle. Shapes the shoots. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Imbula just doesn't give up. You just know he'll be in there again before long. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Well, that's where he wants it. A long ball, but not especially accurate. Away from immediate danger. Boots it upfield. Fine defending there. Tun Hay. And it's half-time here.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Passes it through. Shapes the shoots! This could fall anywhere! Oh, great save, real class!
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Clears it out of harm's way. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Jalitzis. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Thrust towards the front line with a delicate ball. Has a hit! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, that was a lovely little dink over the top just to get the runner in on the keeper, and what a pity he just couldn't produce a goal from that.
Imbula picks it up from the goal kick, tries a long pass towards the front. Surely! Top save! That shot was travelling! Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. A chance!
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
I think there's always that danger that the defence can get exploited in that way. That must have served as a real wake-up call to them.
Is it in? Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
I think it's a very good try, and I think he chose the right option, but let me tell you, that's a tough skill.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Gets up to head it! Great early ball, same can't be said for the finish.
Well, by crossing the ball so quickly, I think this defence just can't get set to deal with it. I think deserved a better outcome than what we saw, but worth exploring more.
Imbula with a good steal, well played. Has he picked him out? Face to face with the keeper. There's a goal!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Cedric Bakambu just stayed on the right side of the defender there. I thought he showed wonderful patience, great experience to just make sure he didn't drift offside, and I just thought all round it was very intelligent play.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, look, Peter, who knows what's about to happen from here? I doubt this will be the final score, though.
Looks like a good ball through. Now the pass. He's gone for it! Imbula. And the break is on. Well played, he saw that coming. Aimed long and direct. Verdon. "75 minutes played. Now the cross. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Verdon. Richmond passes it through. It's the through ball. Masuaku, deftly done. Great ball, now the shot! Well, the odds were right up against them, but they saved themselves with some very good defending.
Look, as a former defender, I can only applaud what was a tremendous challenge, not only because of its importance in stopping the attack, but for its timing and the determination in getting there.
Looks to slip it through. Oh, should have put that away.
You get the feeling that whoever scores the next goal here will be the winners of this tie. They can't afford to waste chances like that, though.
Who's going to make this theirs? That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Tun He Verdon. With the ball through. Hits one! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
Oh, he can't be happy missing that after being put clean through. That's about as good a chance as you can get.
It so nearly came off for him.
Well, he went at it with great confidence, and it's not going to stop him from trying again.
Masuaku aimed long and direct, well positioned to make that interception. Had out to safety. Tries a through ball. Oh, it's there! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
I just think he showed a lovely appreciation of where that defensive line formed, and he held his run until just the right moment, and he broke the offside trap, and he took full advantage. That's top marks for me.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.